Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 580, count student number in departments. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by using like left join and count. So let's get started. The first thing that we care about is the department name, right? We need to make sure that all of the departments are in there even if there is zero number of students. So let's do that. We'll start with breaking down this problem into smaller pieces. So the first thing that we need is select all of the department names from the table department, and then that just like alias.2d, right? So compiling this, it should just give us the names of all of the departments. The next thing that we need is actually the number of students, right? So how do we do that? To do that, we need to be able to relate the departments table to the student table, and the way we do that is by using left join. Left join student table alias.toS, and then what are we matching on? We're matching on the department ID. So s.department ID, department ID is equal to d.department ID. And the next piece of information that we need to do is, because we need to count it, anytime any sort of counting is involved, we know that we need to group by. So we group it by department name, right? So what does this look like? Let's okay, so but we also need to take out the count, right? So let's do count, and what are we taking? We do s.student ID. So we're trying to get the number of student IDs for every single department name, the number of times we see a given student ID for a department name. So if you run this, it will give us, like, it's giving us the result that we care about, but there are a few tweaks that we need to do. The first thing that we need to do change is actually like the column name, which is pretty simple. Student number, but there are other things that need to be taken care as well. You have the group by, which is pretty good, but the only thing we need to do is like the ordering. The other thing that I need to remember about ordering is that we can also use the column, the order in which we have named the columns. We can use those numericals to order them. So we need to order by the student number, which is 2, but it needs to be in descending order. So basically we are saying, hey, take the second column and order that in the descending order, and if after that, in case there's a tie, we need to order that by the department name. So we just do that by 1. And now if we compile this, right, it gives us a result. But the only last case is that usually sometimes you don't really get any sort of records at all. So if this is null, what we need to do is that, hey, if there's no record at all, instead of printing out the null value, let's just print that out as 0. So that is just for safety. So if you like compile this right now, it still give us the results that we care about, and then when we submit it, everything looks good. Awesome. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I would really appreciate that. It keeps me motivated to make more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you folks soon. Peace.